Hi, my love. I've got a couple pieces of poetry for you today. Some possibly in English, some possibly in Spanish. Um, Possibly some things that I've written that have found their way back to me. Some little annotations, maybe. I think a piece of literature will find you in due time when it's meant to, when you need it the most. Even if that book or whatever the case may have been has been collecting dust on your shelf for weeks, months, possibly a year or more. I think in due time, the book will call to you and you'll flip to a page and you'll find the answers that you have been seeking, even if it's only just a confirmation of something you already knew. So with that said, let's get started. Today we have Beautiful Sad Eyes by R.M. Drake and R.H. Sin. Beautiful book. Also, I've also ripped out a couple of these pages, and you can hold that against me, but I like to, especially after I've already finished a book, I like to rip pages out and put them in letters to people that I care about deeply. Annotations and all. I think annotations and giving that away to somebody is a very intimate and close look into somebody's mind and their heart. And I really appreciate that. So, I'm going to start off with this one, and then we're going to turn to a random page, and then we're going to see wherever that leads us. When I was a boy, I met a girl, and that girl was supposed to be with me forever. I was madly in love with you. That's not something I'm afraid to say. That's not something I keep buried in the back of my throat. I loved you. I really did, and I really wanted us to work. I really wanted us to last, to be together forever. That was something we used to say to each other. I really wanted us to look past all of the pain we caused, to maybe move forward from the things that hurt, from the things that led us toward our doom. I was madly in love with you. I really was. More than anything I had ever felt, more than I could ever imagine. And I never thought I would feel this way about anyone, and I wasn't anticipating it either. But then you happened. You came into my life like a flash, like a comet in the sky roaring through my darkness to brighten up my life, and it was perfect for a little while. It was too good to be true, and I love you for that. For those memories, I really appreciate them, looking back. And now it's been a really long time. The memory of us has become something like a dream, something so faded that I question some of these memories. Did they really happen? Are any of these real or not? It's sad to say it's been that long, to the point where I am confused whether it be fact or fiction, but nonetheless, I was madly in love with you. That is something that demands no questioning. I did love you, fully and without regret, and I just wanted us to work, but sadly it didn't. And now all that is left is distortion, a white noise of you. A space in my heart that I can't make out, but I know deep inside it represents you. To the girl whose father abandoned her, to the girl whose mother displayed moments of jealousy, to the girl whose siblings judged her for being different, feeling as if you don't belong in your own home, looking into the eyes of your family and seeing strangers. You are worthy, you are intelligent, you are strong, you are beautiful, you are you, and that is enough. Staying with someone because you don't want to hurt them destroys their chances of being with someone who loves them without doubt. It's incredibly sad to think that the boat we built was always bound to sink. The love we shared was doomed to perish, once swelled with feeling, now rendered careless. You keep staring at the clock. You see your value in the numbers, but you don't realize that you are timeless. She was a master at sadness, a queen sitting on a throne, made of despair, a walking tragedy, fighting to find the time to be happy. She desires something she can't find. She's in love with someone who won't give her what she needs. She's alone beside a lover who hates to see her smile. She'd rather be laughing, but she's crying right now. When the universe uses people to connect with others, it all makes sense. I'm convinced there are times you are writing only for me. This one is no exception, she said. Of course, perhaps. This might not be true, but who knows? Sometimes things like this happen. Sometimes it is a poem, a movie, a moment, a gesture, anything really. And it always happens at such a perfect moment in your life that all you can think and feel is as if it's happening only for you to experience. And sometimes it's so strangely connected to you that it seems as if it's nearly impossible for it to be a coincidence, because it is not. The universe is a strange way of speaking to you, of letting you know you're not alone, of letting you hear what you need to hear in order to make it through your next journey. Listen to the way she speaks to you. Listen to the people she uses to touch your soul, to touch your heart. She's always with you, always listening, always guiding, always there, especially during the moments that you think you're all alone. You're not. And you never have been, and you never will be. Take it all in. She has so much love for you. Inhale it deeply. Every message she gives you is yours for the taking. Maybe I am. You know, the universe has a funny way of communicating with others, with those who need it most. Sometimes it uses random people to translate a message to those who need it. It's a blessing in disguise, I replied. Maybe